Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Joe. I know it's been a while. I really look forward to being on the mat with you today and then going forward. I go through these spells and cycles, really, which we all do, but go through these cycles because of the studio and the community here in Los Angeles and the schedule and the classes. And so sometimes you'll see me on my mat practicing with you in these sessions. Sometimes it's putting the camera with us into the group class. But I really look forward to doing more of this. And my target right now is to land on a Tuesday. I can't promise a time, but to land on a Tuesday with you seems to be a good spot right now. So I look forward to sharing the practice, me practicing with you. And of course, if you ever have any questions, and some of you can, of course, have some great feedback when it comes to these experiences in our online community, which we love so much, in being able to practice with you from anywhere in the world. Please reach out. My email is joek@urban728yoga.com, or you can Instagram. You can message me on Instagram, and we'll get those messages. So we still have many playlists on my Spotify account, and you go to Joe Komar on Spotify, and you'll see new ones popping up every week or so. And then you can also remember, take any of the classes. If you're gonna, want to put yourself into a little daily practice challenge, 10 days in a row, 20 days in a row, go take all of those classes that are out there. And I think we have enough kind of pre-pandemic, now post, as we continue to roll out of the pandemic. We're seeing a lot more students and community coming back into the studios, so it's a really great time in that regard, even though, as we know, life is always going to be presenting its challenges through the chaos. So, a reminder to come to the mat, ground yourself, be with your breath. The other night there's an award show, and Brendan Fraser was accepting an award for the movie The Whale, where he played a character. And his expression and his emotion, he was talking about, essentially, if you're in a dark time, if you can get to your feet, and go to the light, good things will happen. Paraphrasing here, but it's not as easy as it sounds to be able to get to your feet. So, in our expression, if you can get to your mat, right? If you can plug in with a teacher, whether it's me or somebody in your community, a studio. If you don't land with one person, go and try another person. If you have something inside of you that says, I like this yoga thing, keep going, meet that connection, that reflection inside of yourself. And then from that point, you will be met with light. And from light, good things or things will happen. So let's start lying down onto your backs today. You will go head towards the top of your mat. And we'll practice for 60 minutes here. And when you lie down in position so that you can soften the hips, that means the distance of your feet for some will be hip width, some of you it'll be a little bit wider. And shoulders set flat, arms by your sides, palms facing up. And follow a few breaths in through your nose, out of your mouth. You can release sticky spots, acknowledging straight away if you have some built up tension in your body. And change the shape, bend the legs so that your feet are on the mat. Let your knees fall in towards each other. Take one hand, right hand onto your belly, and bring your left hand onto your chest with your knees knocking in. And draw your lips together now, a soft seal to your lips. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. Please change the arms. Take your arms out into a T, nice and wide, opening across the chest. Keep your feet where they are. Let both knees come to the left. So you're on the outer edge of your left foot and the inner edge of your right foot. Feel the twist through your pelvis. You'll feel it more in your hips and across your sacrum, a little bit through your spine and your torso. Inhale, come back to center. And as you exhale, right outer edge of your right foot, inner edge of your left foot. It's tricky to not have a desire to fill up space when you feel more space, perhaps slow down a little bit as a human being. It can be tricky not to want to fill that up, and to simply let it be and then take a breath that expands into the space. And breathe in, come back to center, feet flat. When you transition, take your right arm up over your head, roll through your right side, and come all the way around into a child's pose. And big toes touch, knees spread wide. Slide your arms out, bring your forehead down to the ground. It's an interesting practice, yoga, because you are the one that's in it. Typically, we're not watching other people do yoga. It's not a very interesting spectator sport. But when you're in it, when you feel it, when the sensation draws you to a place in your mind, and you empower yourself through your breath, maintaining, sustaining the breath cycle all the way through the experience, it can be pretty powerful. Let's rise up. Inhale, tabletop, all fours. Hands to the mat, set your knees in so they're hip width apart. And keep your right knee grounded, reach your left leg back in space. And point your toes, gaze remains down, stretch your right arm forward. And feel the distance from your left toes to your right fingertips. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring your right palm down, both arms stay straight, lift your chin. Turn your left toes out, bring your legs straight out to the side like you're closing a gate. If you need to, turn your gaze down, feel the outer hip. And breathe into it, big step, left foot outside your left hand. A wide base as you adjust, slide your right knee back a little bit. And set your right palm flat. You can then twist, reach your left arm up. And without looking at it, reach your left arm behind you. And as your hips continue to come forward, bend your right leg, reach back for your right foot, ankle, or shin. And use the foot to hand, and rolling your left shoulder back, opening your chest, take a deeper breath. And bring your gaze down, belly in, soft release. Bring your left hand to the top of the mat. Tuck your back toes, lift the knee, breathe through your nose, and swing your left leg back, come into a high plank, high push-up. And feel your core more. Tuck your chin, belly in. And feel the right side. Exhale, lift your hips. And downward facing dog. Weight into the right heel. Full breath in through your nose. Take your left big toe, put it on the back of your right ankle, and then press the heel down even more. And connect to your breath. Exhale, set your left knee down to the ground. And set your right knee down to the ground. Come into a tabletop, arch your spine. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, tuck the chin, draw your belly in, round through your spine. Inhale to a flat back, neutral. Left knee stays, kick your right leg straight back in space. Left hip over your left knee, float your left arm forward. It'll be lighter this way versus adding more weight around your joints. Feel your muscles connect to your breath. Be well and supported. Bring your left hand down, lift your chin. Right leg stays straight, swing it out like a gate. Keep the heel up, feel the outer hip. Kick through the heel, breathe. You can do it. Breathe through the sensation. Big step, right foot outside your right hand. Adjust the left knee back. Move your left hand forward. And feel the ground. Use the ground. The ground gives you some feedback as you're waking up your body through these sensations. And lay your hips into it. Reach your right arm back. You don't have to look at it. And then bend your left leg. Reach back. Grab for your foot, ankle, or shin. As you roll the hips down, right shoulder back. Use the hand to foot. And let that open your front body. Breathe through the front body. And then belly in, look down, soft release. Bring your right hand to the top. And feel it. Set your palms. Lift your back knee. Step back to a high plank. And tuck the chin, low belly in. And exhale, lift your hips. Feel your left side. Left leg, heels heavy. And fingertips spread. Take your right big toe over to the back of your left ankle and press it down. And so feel it. If your cycles of breath, there's opening up space for you in your mind. You stay aware and so that you don't collapse upon that space because you're like, what? It's okay. Let it be. Bring your right foot back inside. Lift your heels. And exhale. Take 2 big steps to the top. Inhale. Lift halfway. Exhale. Bow. Forward fold. Inhale. Rise. Stand up. Arms over your head. Reach. Exhale. Hands to your heart center. Inhale. Arms up. Tailbone down. Exhale. Dive. Forward fold. Inhale. Lift halfway. Lengthen. Exhale, step back, high plank. Feel the legs, feel the arms, keep it light, breathe through the nose. And exhale, lower halfway down, chaturanga. Tops of the feet, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips. And draw your breath deeply in through the nose, out through the nose, and downward facing dog. If this is you today picking your practice up, if you haven't been on the mat in a while, remember to always be kind, patient, curious. Big toes together, lift your heels. Exhale, 2 steps to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up, arms reach. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, arms up, circle. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step back, high plank, high push-up. Feel it, straight arms, straight legs. And when you exhale, bend the arms, chaturanga. Tops of the feet, inhale, up dog. Exhale, draw your hips back, downward facing dog. Every round is unique. Energetically, lift your heels up. Exhale, 2 steps to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And breathe in, rise, stand, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant, step back, high plank. Feel the legs, feel the arms. One more time. Bend the arms, chaturanga. Tops of the feet, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips back, downward facing dog. And if you ever had 5 minutes, 10 minutes, simply wanted to move through a practice and do those sun salutations, do what we just did, 5, 10 rounds. And breathe in, lift your right leg up. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, knee to your right elbow. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, knee to your left elbow. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, step right foot all the way through. Twist, reach your right arm up. You will literally draw lines and with your body through the breath. And you bring your gaze in, right hand down, and square your chest, belly in, straighten your front leg, and then go chin down the shin. And take the deepest breath that you can. On your exhale, bend your front leg, kick through your back heel. Inhale, arms up, ribs in. And strong left leg, define the right thigh, bend into the front leg a little bit more, and then draw your wrist back. Keep feeling, keep breathing, hands down to the ground. Big step forward, left foot to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Stand, circle the arms, reach up. Keep the arms up. Weight into your left foot, hover your right knee. Standing balance, one leg lifted, one foot grounding, connect to the inner thighs. On your exhale, step your right foot down, bring your left arm under your right arm, eagle wrap your arms. And put a bend to your legs, transfer the weight into your right foot, and cross your left leg on top. And you can point your left toes down, you can double wrap your foot around your calf. And we're staying lifted so we're not dropping weight into the low back. Inhale, rise, lift your left knee. And exhale, step down, arms by your sides, feel your feet. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant, step, jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips back, downward facing dog. And feel the consistency in your breathing. Right foot down, inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, kick back. Exhale to your left elbow. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale to your right elbow. Inhale, kick it back. Big step, left foot all the way through. Land the lunge, twist, reach your left arm up. And it's lines of the body, energy traveling through in the relationship to your breath. And we got a feeling, we got a part of our mind. Right? We can work with that. Bring your gaze and left hand down. You need both fingertips on the ground, straighten your front leg, draw through your belly, chin down the shin. Then take your full deep breath in. And bend into your front leg. Kick through your back heel. Inhale, rise, arms up. Right leg working straight. And draw your wrist back, ribs in. Define the lunge. And bend your front leg a little bit more. Right? You could feel it. You're playing in it from one hip to the other. And legs strong. And then work that breath for your extra bit of expression. Breathe in. Exhale, gaze in, hands down. Belly in, big step, right foot to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, circle the arms, reach up. And keep the arms up, draw your left knee up in front. Just feel the balance. Bring your left foot down. Right arm under your left arm. Eagle wrap your arms. Yes, more space in the back. Bend your knees. And cross your right leg over your left leg. And point the toes or double wrap the foot around the calf. And stand up, lift your right knee in front. And step down, feel your feet, arms by your sides. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, dive, forward fold, lips sealed. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale, plant step, jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, hips draw with your legs. And downward facing dog, feeling a little bit more open perhaps than when we started. And feel the space. Walk the hands back to your feet. And separate your feet a little bit wider than your hips. Grab the backs of your ankles. And stretch your head down, chest towards your knees. Elbows turned out wide. And bring your hands back to the mat. Heel toe your feet together. And big toes touch. Sit back, sit down. Utkatasana chair. Reach your arms forward and up. And then draw length to your fingertips. Sit back and down. And feel your thighs. Belly in. Straight legs come up. And tailbone down. Cactus the arms. Open the chest. Yes. Inhale. Arms up. Gaze forward. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, crawl out into a high plank. Exhale, bend your arms, lower all the way down, elbows in. And curl your right heel in. Reach back, grab the outside of your right foot. And then curl your left heel in. Reach back, grab the outside of your left foot. Any knees in, flex the ankles, and then kick into your hands any amount. Knee floor bow before you're absolutely exhausted. Feel your knees stretch from your hips and feel the coil in your upper back. Give it a kick. And as you exhale, slowly, softly come down and release your feet, hands under your shoulders, and press up into a tabletop. And reset, knees under your hips. Right, you'll feel that heart beating a little bit. Drop the belly. Inhale, open the chest, lift the chin, cow. And exhale, tuck the chin, round the spine. Once again, feel the cat back. Inhale to extend. Exhale, tuck the chin, round the spine. Inhale to extend. Exhale, tuck the chin, round the spine. Notice if you're trying to fill up the space that you've created, let it be. Inhale to a flat back. Tuck your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. And strong center wrapping through your midline from your right inner thigh. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, big step, right foot all the way through. Inhale, arms over your head, crescent. Palms to your heart. Twist, left elbow outside your right thigh. Palms meet. You can roll into your back toes. And still kick through the heel, and you'll feel a really straight and strong left leg. And ground through your front heel, come back to center, inhale, arms up. Keep your front leg where it is, turn your back heel down, and open your arms. You're in warrior two, arms like a T. And bend your front leg to find the thigh. Flip the palm, inhale to reverse your warrior. And exhale, come back, warrior two. We're deep enough in the lunge. Right arm down inside the shin, top arm all the way up over your head. And you're sliding the energy from your inner left thigh into your back heel. Stretch, reach, and breathe. And gaze and left hand comes down to the ground. Pivot your back heel high, twisted lunge, reach your right arm up. On your exhale, gaze and right hand down. Plant your palms, draw your belly in, slide your right leg back, kick it, three-legged dog. Step right foot all the way through and lift off. Left leg to the sky, standing splits. Feel all the weight and gravity coming down into your right foot. Good exercise for the mind. Stay with it. Right, you can easily step this back through a flow. Or set the hands on your exhale. You jump, switch, float back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. Meet and down dog. Keep it out of your wrist, press into your fingertips. Draw from your low belly. Inhale, left leg lifts high. Exhale, big step. Give it that extra step in your left foot. Inhale, rise, circle the arms up. Hands to your heart center. Twist, right elbow outside your left thigh. and roll into your back toes, kick through the heel, and feel the strength in your upper back supporting the twist. And the wider, the more distance between the knees, the more, and we're getting into the hips. Good for mobility of your spine, and then that energy can be flowing. Inhale, rise, reach your arms up. Exhale, warrior two. Keep your front leg, turn your back heel down, and draw your arms into the T. And define the lunge, bend your front leg, flip the palm, inhale to reverse. And exhale, we're here, bring it back. Left arm inside the shin, right arm reaches up and over, and keep your navel drawing in. It's easy for your belly to pop out right now. Ribs in, stay with your core. And you're always dropping a little deeper, breathe more. Feel the slide from your right inner thigh. And bring your gaze and right hand down. Pivot your back heel high. Twist, reach your left arm up. And gaze and left hand down, set your palms, and draw up through your waist. Slide your left foot back, kick three-legged dog. Exhale, big step, left foot through. Take off, standing splits, right leg lifts. Okay, all of it, all of gravity through your left leg, down through your foot. And great exercise for the mind. Keep the breath flowing. All right, I shouldn't say easy. It's more simply you could step this back and through a chaturanga, or set your hands, bend your left knee, exhale, jump switch, float back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. And if you're like me, that second side can feel so different. And then you go, that's a part of your mind. Right? There's the behavior of the body, independency, right? Dominance. But then when you feel that difference, part of your mind, excellent to experience. Inhale, come forward to plank. Right hand forward 2 inches. Outer edge of your right foot. Stack your left leg and reach your left arm up, inside plank. And keep lifting your bottom hip, bring your gaze and left hand down. Pop your hips up like 6 inches, and then bring your right knee towards your right elbow. Now your hips are in line with your armpits. And draw your knee into your nose, tuck the chin. Inhale, kick it back. And right knee behind your left knee, curtsy dog. Bend your left leg. Feel your hands pressing down so you're not going to slip. And draw your hips up, right leg to the sky as high as you can. Big step, right foot all the way through, lower your back knee. Untuck the toes, breathe through the nose, reach your arms up. T-twist, right arm back, left arm forward. And you can use your front foot in sliding your hips forward, or giving yourself more space to breathe, sliding your hips back. On your inhale, square, reach your arms up. Exhale, both hands down, back toes tuck. And lift the knee. Turn your back heel flat, bring both hands inside. And stretch your arms forward, let your head come down. It is a unique opportunity every moment, and very original. Straighten your front leg, turn your right toes in, and take your right hand over to your left shin, and you can go deeper on the ankle, and then stretch as your chest comes out, your left arm goes up. Feel your feet, and breathe through your back. And stay with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both hands down. Walk your hands over to your right foot. Pivot square, you set your lunge. Draw it through your waist, kick your right leg back. 3-legged flow, chaturanga. Feet down, inhale, up dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Shift forward, feel the plank pose. Got it, outer edge of your left foot, stack. Legs in lock. Not really a lock, but a seal. And drawing together the direction of moving in towards your center. Right arm up. Keep lifting your hips, gaze and right hand down. Pivot square, hips up 6. Take it left knee to your left shoulder, and now your hips are in line with your armpits. And bring your knee into your nose. Inhale, kick it back, 3-legged. Exhale, big step, left foot all the way through. Lower your right knee down. Inhale, arms up and over. T-twist, left arm back, right arm forward. Square it, inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, bring your gaze and hands down to the ground. And tuck your back toes, lift the knee. Got it, step back into your 3-legged. Exhale, chaturanga, feet down, inhale, up dog. Exhale, hips back, downward facing dog. And feel it, draw it from your upper inner thighs. And lift your heels up. Exhale, step or hop to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your legs, sit, Utkatasana chair. Hands to your heart center. Twist, left elbow outside your right thigh. Keep your twist, turn your gaze down. Okay, you've done it. Gravity into your front foot. Curl your left heel into your bum. And bring your left foot down. Inhale, rise, arms up, keep your arms up, and draw your right knee in front. And you notice your inner left thigh draws back. Left hand, right thigh, reach your right arm back, T-twist. And if you can keep the knee where it is, float your left arm forward. And come back to center, arms up. Right foot next to your left foot. Left leg stays straight, swing it forward, lift it up. And then swing it back, arms by your sides. And you've got modified warrior 3. You lift your back heel a little higher, draw your chest out in front. And then stand up, bring your feet together. Inhale, arms over your head, reach. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Hands in front, inhale. Plant straight legs, sweep chaturanga, exhale. Tops of the feet in up dog. Exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. And breathe in, left leg up. Curtsy dog, left knee behind your right knee. Curl in. And feel your hands set. It's like a little shelf, the right calf. And with a strong core. Inhale, pull everything up. Exhale, step, step, both feet to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, rise, circle the arms, reach. Exhale, bend your legs, sit in chair. Hands to your heart center. Exhale, twist, right elbow outside your left thigh. Keep your twist, gaze down. Hey, you know it, all the weight in your left foot. Curl your right heel into the bum. You don't have to do anything with the space. Let it be. Fill it up with breath. And step your right foot down. Inhale, rise, both arms up. Keep the arms up. Draw your left knee in front. Inner right thigh draws back. Right hand outside your left thigh. Take your left arm back into a T. Keep your left knee where it is. And you can float your right arm forward. Square, inhale, both arms up. Step your left foot down. Feel it ground. Right leg stay straight. Swing it forward, lift it up. Swing it back. Let's go. Toppling tree, arms by your sides. And slowly rise, bring your feet together. Shrug your shoulders, inhale, lift. Then roll your shoulders and feel your heels. Nice inhale, arms up, circle. Exhale, bow, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Straight legs sweep, chaturanga, elbows in. Tops of the feet, inhale. Remember, you can always step back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good thing I told you that after the jump back. You can always step back, listen to your body, listen to your shoulders, always developing your practice from your breath. Come down onto your knees, please, and crawl forward. Sit on your shins. If you'd like some water, please have a sip. And once you're done with your water, knees set, mat width apart, and you're sitting, it's a bullish in between your heels, your ankles. You take your hands behind to start. Let your belly drop in as your chest puffs out a little bit, and then your arms support you. You need so many layers and layers and layers, and breathe through them. You'll find in the framework, in your body and your mind, a lot of support. You tailbone forward, and you can work back onto your elbows. And feel an evenness in through the stretch in your quads, and without putting too much weight into your low back. So you might want to stay elbows and then chin closer to the chest. And so you can keep the belly pulling into the spine versus lifting up. And you'll feel that more in your quads. And if you're on your back, come to your elbows. Elbows back to your palms. And then all the way back up onto your shins. Bring your knees in so they're in front of your hips. And feel your upper back. Shoulder blades kiss. And bring your hands in front. And step back to a high plank, high push-up. And shoulders above or just behind the wrists. Feel the balls of your feet. Nice connect breath. Inhale. And exhale, bend the arms, lower all the way down onto your belly once again. Keep your legs straight this time. Reach back behind, interlace your fingers. This might pop your shoulders as you roll them back. Point the toes, hover your chest, hover your feet, and lengthen through the crown of your head. Don't worry about lifting your gaze. Lengthen through the crown of your head. On your next breath, exhale, softly come down. Hands under your shoulders, tuck your toes, and then push up to a plank pose. And do that, lift your hips 6 inches, and step your right foot outside your right hand. Lower your left knee. And this is where you might want a block or an extra towel if you're close. Crawl your hands forward and come down onto your forearms. If you don't have a pillow or a block or something to make your forearms, of course you could stay on your hands. And head is heavy, relax the jaw if your tongue is hard. Make your way up to your palms. Remove any pillows, blocks, towels. Set your hands and slide your right leg back. Kick behind you. And reset your hands like we started. Reach your left arm forward. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, elbow to your knee, crunch. Inhale, kick back, reach forward. Exhale, elbow to your knee. Inhale, kick back, reach forward. Exhale, elbow to your knee. Check it out. Kick back, reach forward, and bring your left hand down. Tuck your left toes, breathe through your nose, and then lift up, three-legged down dog. Take a breath on your exhale. Pigeon, right knee to your right wrist, and then turn the shin. So you angle the shin, you can point your left toes back, and then draw through your heart center, come down onto your elbows. And now you're literally in this space, and let your forehead come down and settle to the ground. And peace, quiet. But if not, breathe anyways. Take 3 more breaths in this pigeon. You should be getting quite a bit of sensation. Outer right hip, outer thigh, even all the way down to the ankle. With this leg tucked underneath you. You figure it to be doing something. As you inhale, come up. And then we decompress, tuck the back toes, lift the knee, step back into your down dog. Feel your right heel heavy. And that's where you get to experience the release. And then the space when you take a deeper breath in. More air filling your body than was before. And come forward like plank. Hips up those 6 inches. And step your left foot outside your left hand. And you lower your right knee if you're going to bring a block or a pillow or a towel to get down onto your forearms. Set it. Crawl your hands forward and then make your way down to your forearms. The equal parts you have benefit when you're riding that vinyasa and you're building and you're increasing as to when you're also on the descent and you're counterposing the body, releasing anything that may have got tied up in a grip. Come back up to your palms. Set your block. And pillow aside. Hands, slide your left leg back. And kick it behind you like we started. Reset your hands. Reach your right arm forward. Inhale. Exhale, elbow to your knee. Inhale, kick back, reach forward. Exhale, elbow to your knee. Inhale, kick and reach. Exhale, elbow to your knee. Got it, kick it back, reach forward, bring your right hand down. Chin down, tuck your toes. And exhale, lift up, three-legged dog. Nice, left knee, left wrist, turn the shin, set up single pigeon. And hips relatively square. Right toes back, come down onto your forearms, and give your forehead a rest. And 3 more breaths in this pigeon. All equal parts, every breath, every opportunity. Be in the stillness. You see what's going on with your mind when you sit in the space. And come back up to your palms. Lean to your left hip. Then swing your right leg around in front. And both legs straight. And you feel out of that hip crease. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hinge, grab your feet, ankles or shins, pull your chest through. And you get all of that in the backs of your legs, and then you can reach forward through the crown of your head, increasing sensation down your spine. And feel it, the little ripples of the breath into your body. They're not always these huge waves. Sometimes the best ones are the little ripples. And draw your chin up. And then release your feet. And draw with your belly. And chin to your chest. We're going to roll back and down, one vertebra at a time. And then feel it through your core, your trunk. And as you roll out your spine, then bend your legs, feel your shoulders supported by the ground, interlace the fingers behind your head. May hover your feet off the mat, and kick your left leg straight, left elbow, right knee, yogi bicycle. Let's go side to side, elbow touching knee. And it's not the fastest yogi bicycle, okay, but you can lift your chest a little more. You can kick out through the legs straight, as you draw the opposite knee in, and make sure your elbows are touching and clicking your knees. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet down, arms by your sides. Feel your belly release. And left leg straight, bring your right knee in. When relieving, interlace the fingers onto your right shin. And twist, bring your right knee across. And stretch your right arm out into a half T. Inhale, come back to center. And release your right leg straight. Bring your left knee in, hands to your shin. And when relieving. And keep the knee drawn on your exhale, twist, bring it across. Right hand, left thigh, left arm out into a half T. It's feeling the connection to your breath. It's feeling yourself within the connection to your breath. And reminding ourselves that in the space we don't have to fill it up with anything. And slowly bring your left knee back across. And you release your left leg straight. And release your right leg straight. You can reset, adjust in shoulders and hips. And then relax your arms by your sides, palms facing up. Take at least a few moments, look back into where you started this practice today, your physical, mental, emotional state, honor any progression or progress and expansion and through the practice, and I hope you feel really, really great about where you are right now. And trust the process. It's so nice to share the practice. Have a beautiful day, everybody. And I'll see you on Tuesdays. Thank you so much. And reach out if you have any questions, please. Namaste.